So if you're a subscriber of mine, then you'll know that I am a fan of Kidderminster Harriers. We've had a lot of players over the year that have moved on to bigger and better things, be that playing in the Football League, playing even in the Premier League. So I'm going to be going through the top 10 former Kidderminster Harriers players that have moved on to bigger and better things. And if you're new around here, then remember to click that subscribe button for more non-league content just like this. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. So in at number 10 is a player that we've had fairly recently. His name is FANE. He is now a 23-year-old central midfielder. He's 6'4", he's absolutely huge, he is French, and we had him for the second half of last season. We brought him in on a free transfer in January 2016 and then sold him in August for £50,000 to Oldham in League One, where he has been playing fairly regularly for them, and that's great to see because he was absolutely brilliant for us. Our chairman compared him to Patrick Vieira. Now that's some comparison. In at number 9 is a fan's favourite amongst Harriers fans. His name is JAMILLE, and he currently plays for Blackpool. Back in 2013 he was sold for a club record £300,000, the biggest sale ever in non-league, and that record still stands. In total, JAMILLE made 62 appearances for Harriers, scoring 22 goals, although there was a big fiasco surrounding his work permit because during his spell with Harriers, just as he was hitting his best form, he actually had to stop playing for us for around about 6 months because we realised that he did not have a work permit. He was an illegal immigrant over from Jamaica, and he didn't even realise himself apparently, and this was when he was going through checks to play for England C. In at number 8 is a winger who was with us about 6 years ago. His name is MATTY BLAIR. He now plays in the Football League for Doncaster, although when he was with us during the 2010-11 season, he was known as Matty the Flair Blair because he is a flair player, he is a winger. He scored 11 goals in 43 games for us during his 1 year spell before his free transfer to York City in summer of 2011, and he was a firm fans' favourite with the Harriers faithful. In at number 7 is a really significant one for Harriers. It's one that the club are really proud of. He's a player that's come through the youth system here at Kidderminster. He is a local lad from Kidderminster. He is a midfielder and his name is Maxwell. He came through our youth system, eventually breaking into the first team at the end of the 2014-15 season. He got a contract for the following season and eventually got a £75,000 transfer to Birmingham City in January 2016. In total for Harriers, Maxwell made 45 appearances after making his debut just 17 years old. He's now 19 and plays for Grimsby in League 2 on loan. In at number 6 is an absolute beast of a defender. His name is CHEY DUNKLEY. We signed him on a £5,000 tribunal fee in 2013 from Hednesford Town, who were then in the 7th tier. He's a centre-back and is an absolute monster in both boxes from set pieces. In total for Harriers in his 92 appearances, he scored an incredible 12 goals, which for a centre-back is pretty incredible. He was an important part of our team that nearly won the league in the 2012-2013 season, scoring 8 goals in that year. Eventually he moved on to Oxford United in January 2015 for a fee of around about £75,000, and he's now attracting interest from clubs in the Championship. In at number 5 is a Harriers fan's favourite. It is Marvin Johnson. He spent 3 years with us between 2012 and 2015, making 102 appearances and scoring 17 goals before a £30,000 move to Motherwell in January 2015. The move was only so cheap because of the financial position that we were in. The deal happened on deadline day and we were desperate to get him sold because we needed the money to stay afloat. He's worth a lot more than that, and that was proved by his transfer from Motherwell after he had a very productive spell at Motherwell in Scotland to Oxford United last summer for a fee of around about £600,000. He's now attracting interest from teams in the Championship and Stoke City in the Premier League as well. So hopefully, if there's a sell-on clause in that deal, then Harriers will get a little bit extra money. He's a winger, and I'm so excited that he could potentially be in the Premier League very soon. In at number 4 is MARC. He is now 29 years old and is a winger and plays for Bournemouth. He's made nearly 250 appearances for Bournemouth, but it all started for him when he had 2 loan spells at Harriers back in 2005 and 2006. He scored his first ever professional goal in his career for Harriers, and it's great to see that he's gone from playing at Agbra to playing in the Premier League. In at number 3 is my personal favourite Kidderminster Harriers player, of all time. He only made 21 appearances for us and only actually scored 11 goals, so you would think, why on earth is he my favourite player? But his name is Joe Lolley. He is the most technically gifted player I've seen play for Harriers, full stop. I don't see anyone beating that anytime soon. He was our 1 in a million find when we brought him in from Littleton in the 10th tier. He scored 88 goals in 83 games for them, and he came in after a recommendation from our head coach, Steve Guinan, and he managed him at the UK Universities Championship in Russia. He'd seen him play and thought, this kid is good, so he gave him a trial with Harriers. He had one game in pre-season where he scored a hat-trick. We gave him a contract. Then 6 months later, after being an absolute hero with the Harriers fans, he instantly connected with the fan base at Harriers, and we eventually sold him to Huddersfield for £250,000, and he's now playing regularly in the Championship. And I'm so happy that he's doing well. Now into the top 2, and in at number 2 is Ben Foster, the current first choice goalkeeper at West Bromwich Albion. He's played 150 games for West Brom, but back in 2003 he had a loan spell with Kidderminster Harriers on loan from Stoke. It was his first club that he played a professional game for, and again it's great to see that he's gone on to have such a good career playing for the likes of Man United and now playing so regularly for West Brom in the Premier League. Now into number 1, and the player that used to play for Harriers and has gone on to have an amazing career is none other than Wes Morgan, the current captain at Leicester City, the Premier League winning captain from the 2015-16 season. He's also scored in the first knockout round of the Champions League this year against Sevilla, and he's only actually played for 3 clubs in his entire career. He had a loan spell with Harriers back in 2003. He scored his first ever professional goal for Harriers in a 2-0 away victory at Cambridge, and it's just mental to think that he's gone on from scoring his first goal of his career for Harriers to now going and scoring in the knockout rounds of the Champions League and being a Premier League winning captain as well. What an unbelievable career he has had. So there you have it, those are the top 10 former Kidderminster Harriers players that have gone on to have really good careers and are still playing today. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure that you click that like button and subscribe for more non-league content just like this, and to stay up to date with non-league as well, as the season is coming to a close now and I'll be keeping you informed of everything that goes on. So as always, thanks for watching.